Welcome to Start a New Rotary Club 101. My name is Julie Aubry, and I'm the Regional Membership Officer for Zones 26 and 27, which covers Western United States, Hawaii, and part of Canada. And I'm joined today by Corey Leparty, Assistant Rotary Coordinator for Zone 27. This training will provide you an understanding of the 9-step process for starting a new Rotary Club, as well as cover the resources that are available. Before we take you through the steps to start a new Rotary Club, let's take a few minutes to discuss why you might want to do that. So why start a new Rotary Club?
Well, Julie, there are lots of reasons why someone might want to start a new Rotary Club. Non-Rotarians might want to get more involved in their community and make impact in the lives of others, and current Rotarians might want to create a different Rotary Club experience in their area than what already exists. And with the new club models that are available, there is a style of Rotary that is right for anybody.
Next, let's talk about what you'll need to start the new club. The first thing you'll want to do is find experienced Rotarians who can offer support and help.
Yes. What you need is a club champion. Usually this is a current Rotarian who sees the benefit of starting the new club and is willing to maybe even be the club charter president. Then you'll need a new club advisor. This is also a Rotarian who is familiar with the process of starting a new club and will be the first line of support for the new club. You should also look to the clubs in the area, if there are any, and see about having one of them sponsor the club.
And you'll also need charter members.
Yes, you'll need more than 20 members to start the club, but we'll talk about that later.
Step 1 in the process is to identify an opportunity for the new club. Corey, how about you walk us through the process of identifying an opportunity for a new Rotary Club?
I'd be happy to. When we're looking to build a new Rotary Club, they usually can start in a couple of different ways. Maybe there's a person or persons that can't find a Rotary Club that meets their needs, so they are thinking about starting a new one. Or there's an area of your community that doesn't have a Rotary Club, and someone sees where Rotary could help out there. What you're looking for is unmet needs in meeting time, meeting format, service activities, or any demographic that's not being served by Rotary.
So when you determine an area for a potential new Rotary Club, you should contact your district governor to let them know that you're interested in starting a new club.
Yes, and you should contact your district membership committee as well, as they may already be looking into starting a new club in that area.
The next step in forming a new club is to get expert assistance. This is where you begin working through what kind of club you're going to start and identifying who your target member groups will be.
At this point, you'll be working with all of your supporters to get the club started off in the right direction. You can reach out to the district governor if you need a new club advisor, and your district membership committee can help with any documents or strategies for attracting new members. A sponsor Rotary Club can help to mentor club officers, and the club and district support team can answer technical questions about the process from Rotary's point of view.
Step 3 is to make a communication plan. The next thing you are going to want to think about is how you will let potential members know about the new club. You want to create a clear, simple message that lets prospective members know why they would want to join.
That's right. You want to let people know that a new club is forming, what it's going to bring to the community, who can join, why they should join, and if they are interested, how they can learn more. You also want to have a plan for how you're going to get that messaging out, whether it's through social media, direct invitations, or traditional media like radio and newspaper. It's also good to have some printed materials you can hand out. This is a good time to reach out to connections in the community as well and get others excited about the new Rotary Club that's being formed.
The next step in the process is to hold a series of informational meetings. Once you have a group of people interested in starting a Rotary Club, then it's time to hold some informational meetings about what Rotary is and how the new club will benefit the community.
It will probably take more than one informational meeting before you get enough people interested in starting a new Rotary Club to move forward. Some things to prepare before the first meeting are sign-up sheets to collect names and contact info, a printed brochure for the new club, as well as other informational materials about Rotary. In addition to inviting prospective members, you'll also want to have an agenda, assign people to set up, greet guests, and lead the meeting. Make sure to listen to potential members' ideas about why they are interested in Rotary as much as sharing info about Rotary. Knowing what attracts people will make sure the club meets the community's needs.
Step 5 is to recruit charter members. You'll need at least 20 charter members to start a new Rotary Club. You should sign up meeting attendees as charter members and continue to hold meetings as you grow your charter member list.
You want to make sure those meetings have a defined purpose, whether it's to share information about what Rotary is or to start a conversation about what the club could be. This is the time to really set the direction of the club with input from the new charter members. And you want to keep inviting prospective members to these meetings. Remember, the only requirement for being a Rotarian are wanting to make a difference in the community and taking the time to meet and work together on service projects.
It's also good to start thinking about who the club officers will be during those meetings.
That's a good point.
The next step is to finalize details at an organizational meeting. When you have 12 to 15 people who are interested in joining the new club, it's time to hold an organizational meeting. During this meeting, you should choose your club officers, agree on a club name, and finalize your meeting format and location.
It's also good to hold a visioning session where you can consider the types of projects, partnerships, and fundraisers that your club will have. Along with the officer elections, you should also approve your club constitution and bylaws at this meeting. You should ask your new club advisor or assistant governor to assist with the elections and approval process. You could also bring in a district visioning team member to do the visioning portion of the meeting, and someone from your district membership committee to help with establishing best practices for member attraction and engagement.
And it might take more than one meeting to finalize all those details. Step 7 is to submit the new club application. Now we'll go over the new club application form known as 808A in more detail later in this presentation, but we want to make sure and point out a few key things when you get to the point of turning in your new club application. The first thing to note is that once the form is filled out, you want to send a form to your district governor for review.
That's right, Julie. They actually have to sign the application form and verify that the information is correct before it is submitted to RI. I also want to note that it's a good idea to send the form to your district membership chair as well, so they can help speed along the process.
The form then goes to a club and district support officer for review. That process usually takes about a week.
One of the things that helps speed the process along is if you put all the new member information in a spreadsheet and send that along with the form.
Then you will need to make a payment of $15 for each new member to Rotary International. And you can make that payment by credit card or check. But we do ask that you collect from your new members and only send one check.
Yes, and someone will need to serve as club treasurer before you actually have your club charter and can open your club bank account. So that's one of the reasons to have your officer selections before you submit your application. Alternatively, you might approach your district with assistance in making the payment. You also want to make sure to continue to sign up new members. As people hear about the new club getting ready to charter, you'll get a lot of last-minute member signups.
The next step in the process is to celebrate the charter and publicize the club. Once the club is chartered and you have approval from Rotary, it's time to plan a charter celebration. Your district governor and the district public image committee should be able to assist you in making the announcement to the district of your new club charter. The celebration should reflect your new club's image and can range from a formal dinner to a casual party. It usually includes an inspirational address and allows the district governor to present the club charter.
You should plan the event far enough in advance that people have time to RSVP and add it to their schedule. Also, make sure you send in your charter paperwork well in advance of your event date. You'll also need time to order materials for new charter members like Rotary pins or membership packets. And while you're planning, this is a good time to plan out the first few months of meetings so the club gets started in the strongest possible way. Don't forget to invite members of the other Rotary clubs in your area to attend the event, as well as alert local media of the new club.
That's right. It's an exciting event and you should be proud of this accomplishment. Step 9 is to continue developing the new club. The first couple of years in a new Rotary club's life are very critical to its long-term success. You want to make sure that the members and officers have support as they learn about Rotary. The club champion and the club advisor should continue to work to develop the new club leadership team.
Yes, and club leaders should meet regularly with the assistant governor for support in new club functions, and making sure that officers understand their roles and duties.
And don't forget about president-elect trainings, which are a great opportunity to learn about running a club and bond with other incoming presidents.
Yes, it's a good idea that both the charter president and president-elect go to PETS.
So that is the 9-step process for starting a new Rotary club. Now we'd like to mention some of the resources that are available for new clubs. At any time during the process, if you have questions about what to do next, there are a number of people you can reach out to for support. You have regional membership officers like myself. You can reach out to your district governor, assistant governor, the club and district support team, and Rotary finance reps. You can find out who the CDS and finance reps are for your district by logging into Rotary at the link listed on the screen. You can also find lots of great information and resources in the Form 808 Starting a Rotary Club, and you can find this guide on Rotary's website.
Julie, there is so much great stuff in this form with links that click directly to Rotary's website. There are links to information for club presidents, secretaries, membership chairs, and suggestions for how to hold informational meetings and charter celebrations.
So why don't we take a few minutes and walk through the application form?
Okay, first thing you're going to do is enter the new club's name. Then the information about your club, including an email where RI can reach you for questions. Then you want to list the information for your new club advisor, as well as the info for the name of the sponsor if you have one.
That's right. Clubs don't have to have a sponsor now to charter.
Then you want to enter the names of the new club officers, including president, secretary, president-elect, treasurer, membership chair, and foundation chair. You also need to calculate the charter fee, and that total should be $15 US funds times the number of charter members.
And that money gets paid to the Rotary finance rep.
That's correct. The other thing you'll want to do on this page of the form is enter the total number of Rotarian magazines that your members will receive, and they can either get the printed magazine or the digital copy. Next, you'll fill out your club meeting details, like how often the club will meet, whether it meets in person or online, and where the club physically meets. And then you need to have both the club president and the club secretary sign and date the form.
And this is where the form gets sent to the district governor for approval.
Yes, and it's also a good idea to keep the district membership chair in the loop as well.
So the last thing to do then is to enter all the information for the new Rotary Club members. And for any current or former members, you'll need their Rotary ID number.
Yes, Julie. And to speed up the processing of the application, it's a good idea to make copies of the last page for your new members and then transfer all of that info onto a spreadsheet to send in.
So that about wraps it up. Once again, here are the people to contact for more information. We hope that you now have a better understanding of the steps to start a new Rotary Club, and thank you for joining us for this training.